Right, well, I'm back again. Earlier, I was watching, um, who was it? Yeah, Eddie Hope and Tyneside Life. Now, what Eddie was on about was six things. It was about St James's Park and where they can't build, why they can't build, the sort of thing. So, um, as I've spoken to Eddie Hope on countless occasions, normally spot him outside of the Strawberry or outside of the club shop, sometimes on the walk into the Melbourne stand. But I've spoke to him loads and loads of times. Really genuine, lovely man. And what he was on about was on the sixth uh, part was the possibility. Now it's a possibility. It doesn't sit well with me, and it is this: rebuilding our cathedral on the hill. Now, I've been in every single part of St James's Park, and as you all know here, I have done many, many videos. And I'm going to mention something else, but after this. Now, our our majority owners, the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia, have the money to do anything they want. Now, here's the thing, okay? One second while I grab my cup. I'll take you with us. So, what has been said is a possibility, and that is to knock St James's Park down and restart with a blank canvas. Don't really want to say that. So, here's the thing. When you're paying the best architects on the planet, wouldn't it be easier to take away the Leisure Terrace and put in a lower tier and an upper tier, and make sure that's the same height as the Sir John Hall stand, and then run that from the Sir John Hall stand all the way to the Gallagher, putting in private boxes and restaurants, bars, etc., and not encroaching too much on the land behind it. And also because when you look at the Gallagher from the road, I think it's possible to go over the road. Think, who is it? Is it Madrid? Or there's some team in Europe where they have a tunnel, and that tunnel saves the road to build an upper tier to the Gallagher. That's what I would like to see. I mean, the Strawberry Place, what they're going to do is a stack which they had at the old Odeon, if you remember that. And the reason why I'm saying this is because obviously we're paying the best architects on the planet. And it's not coming out of our pocket. No. Now, that's part one. Part two is this. I've said this many times as well. And somebody messaged me earlier on YouTube about the NFTs. Now, when I mentioned this, I had wrote a letter and I've still got the original manuscript. It is on one of these. I buy them quite regular. See that? Well, the thing is, because I've still got the original manuscript, I've jot stuff down onto those and then I date it and then I rewrite it so it looks nice and neat and then I send it. Now, they were talking about the NFTs. I created the very famous number 4 where I didn't like the number 4, so I changed it. And I created an NFT and I said to the club in a letter which I sent up, I also did a video while I was on Twitter, which is now X. And what I said to them was 8-point plan, or was it 9 points? I'm sure it was 8. But what I said to the club was this: creating NFTs of not just the lads, our first team, our squad, but also NFTs of Amanda's ladies. Because let's be totally honest here, when we had our previous owner, you know, the one nobody speaks his name, you know, him, he didn't care about anything apart from that. His billboards for his sports empire were plastered everywhere at St James's Park. And he only cared about Newcastle United staying in the Premier League. Now, he messed up on 2 occasions where we got booted out of the Premier League and we had to fight tooth and nail in the Championship. That's how much he cared, you know. Now, here's the thing. I said for the club to obviously do our first team as an NFT, which is now available on Quidd. That's QUIDD, which is a digital marketplace similar to OpenSea. Now, OpenSea is the biggest on the planet, so this other marketplace, I will investigate it, and I'm going to investigate it on the premises of doing a meme coin. Yeah. However, this meme coin will be in the colours of Newcastle United. It'll be hand drawn, and then I will put it onto the laptop, use another program on the laptop to digitalize it, make it just a little bit better, and then I will send that to there. And the idea actually came when I lived in West Denton. It was about a family, and yeah, I'll rejig that, but as a meme, so that you'll have mother, father, son, daughter, and grandparents, and they'll all have the club colours. Now, I also said in my letter about those like Darren Neal, Peter Silverstone, etc., to create an ERC 20, which could go on food, drink, and merchandise from the club shop. But I also said for photo opportunities, as Newcastle United is a world brand. So what I meant by that was bronze statues of the likes of Peter Beardsley, Chris Waddle, Paul Gascoigne, John Anderson, the likes of Malcolm McDonald, and other famous players, because I think it would be really epic for people who are visiting Newcastle. Maybe they're visiting Newcastle on business, and they could walk around the stadium, stand next to one of these statues and take a picture, and then they could send that picture to their social media. In this way, our digital footprint is bigger. And this is all part of, like I say, the letter which I sent up to Darren Eales and Amanda, Miedad, and Jamie. Anyway, I just thought I'd let you know. So before I go, I was going to hit the stop button. Before I go, people were talking about earlier, because I put a challenge up. Now the challenge is simple. Just tell 10 people about my YouTube. Is that hard? Is it? Because if it is hard, then I'm very sorry for that. I can do 10 people like that. I can do 100 people like that. See? And in the next weeks, months, I'm going to push the 1,500 current videos to 3,000 or higher. So if you don't like the content I make, trot on, find somebody else. My focus is now to do the ERC20s, to put them onto Coinbase, Binance, and other cryptocurrencies exchanges like Crypto.com and others, And if you don't like it, well, like I said, trot on. You see, I'd rather be focused, and like I said to the job centre, I detail everything. And that's what they said to me several times. My journal on the job centre is 3,000 words at a time, and it is very detailed, which is why they sent me the framework. Who couldn't help? Anyway, so-called Geordie was on about rambling, and as I said to him, there are lots of other YouTube channels. They do Newcastle United only. That's all they talk about. I'm different. You don't like it? Trot on.